Hello and welcome back to Storybreakers episode 5.
Oh my god.
5's alive.
5
Right
is
now.
We are back with yet another episode and we will find out what happened in the last one. But first, let's reintroduce our characters. We will go this time from left to right. Spanner in the works.
Praise
I'm
the
on
Lord.
the left. Hello, I'm Matt Jarvis. I'm playing Hunter Burrows. He's a total paladin. He's tired and just... He doesn't like mascots.
We'll get on to that.
We'll get on to that.
Moving on to Alex Meehan.
Hello, I'm Alice Meehan. I play Caryaries West. She's a half-elf bard, and she doesn't like mascots either.
I mean, who does? Moving over to the other side of the table.
Hello, I'm Maddie Cullen. I'm playing Winona Thandria Whisperbane, also known as Winona. I am an elf ranger, and I do like mascots quite a bit, actually. I think they're very cool.
And last but very much not least.
Hi, I'm Olivia Kennedy. I am playing.
I am not a criminal.
I am not. I swear. I'm playing Iris Walker, who is a tiefling rogue / I am very. I love flipping. We all know it. We know
This
You
is-
did at
you're
least
gonna
one
drive
flip
it home.
last time.
Yeah.
I did a flip.
Now you have to do a flip at least once an episode.
I'll
'cause
do
otherwise
it.
It's never going to stick otherwise. You got to keep
And
going.
I gotta stick the landing. We all know that. And in character, yeah, I punched a mascot. So.
Whoa. Okay.
Alex Meehan,
Hello.
would you like to do a little catch up of what happened in the last episode?
Oh, yeah.
You look so excited about it.
I know. Yeah, so in the last episode, several things happened. Winona was with Maxwell Morgan, the renowned and possibly handsome,
Very handsome.
Allegedly.
allegedly handsome adventurer. There he is.
This is about himself.
More handsome than the Adobe stock image that I found.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just to give you
The
a
illusion.
vague idea of what he looks like. Who is teaching her to become an adventurer. She's part of the Adventurers League.
Guild.
True.
Guild
Sorry.
League.
Hero and Adventurers Guild.
The one. And he told her to not do any reports on a monster that he'd supposedly seen.
But he didn't tell me.
I told you.
Yeah, you did. You did, yeah.
And then Winona met up with Iris, who had been spying on them. And Iris told Winona that she had seen a monster at some point and had followed it here to Ragrump,
Oh my god.
but no one believed her. Then they went to the office where Caryaries and Hunter were working. And they were assigned the task to interview the town mascot, who is called Rump the Ragger,
That's right.
who had suddenly turned up despite having disappeared for an amount of time. They went to interview the mascot, who didn't say much apart from...
Mr. Ragger.
Yeah, Mr.
Mr. Ragger refused to comment.
But then, when asked about supposed disappearance, he made a quick getaway.
He also seemed changed. I don't know if that's important.
Changed.
Yeah.
The group chased after him. He ran into the local museum and seemingly disappeared. They then were shown an exhibit by the museum's owner, Roger, who showed them a map that he had made of the town and the different sinkholes that had occurred. And then they went outside and there was an earthquake. Oh no! And a building that Hunter saw, Rump the Ragger.
You know.
That's him.
You know.
How do you keep forgetting his name? He's so famous.
Had got into suddenly disappeared into a sinkhole, and that's
we cut back straight to where we left
oh
off.
my goodness.
No time skip this time.
In media res.
Yes, we are in media res.
And in immediate danger.
The characters are just in media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like, imagine the classic sort of like shell shock ringing in your ears.
Ma. Ma.
No, it's more of a piercing tone, but
Fine.
it slowly starts to settle. There's like clouds of dust from exhibits are just sort of like just fizzling out. And as you sort of like look around at each other, Hunter, did you get under a table?
No, I think I just
You just stood
got
outside.
under my shell.
Yeah, you just sort of retracted a bit.
Ah.
Hunter sort of like pops up like, are we done? And you all sort of have you like huddled up together, or are you?
Caryaries is just under a table.
Yeah,
I
I have my
came
own
right
table.
next to you. I'm right next to Caryaries.
I'd rather die than
think-
share this table.
I think in that case, Caryaries is like clutching Winona like this. Like,
Yeah.
If there's like claw marks on your arms.
I think we're okay. Pat you.
oh, I'm so sorry, Winona.
No, it's a scary situation, and I'm clearly the strongest in the group, so it makes sense that you would flock to me for protection.
You probably are. Oh no, wait. No, you probably are.
Maybe.
But we're okay.
Yes, it's been very stressful. You know, and now I just feel like I'm, you know, on the edge of danger at any second at the moment. I could just fall into a hole, and then where will I be?
In a hole.
You know, Iris is really good at flips. Maybe we could get her to teach us some flips, and then we could flip out of a hole if we fell anywhere near one.
As the dust settles, you see that Iris is like underneath the table, but she's doing like the 3-point superhero pose. She looks.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to crawl underneath, get into that room.
Yeah, you briefly looked over before and she was like scrambling there.
See, look how composed she is.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I mean, it's all here.
You hear a whimpering from the corner of the room. No. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Roger? Mildred?
It's gone. It's gone. My life's work. It's gone.
Oh no.
Roger, what have you lost? I'm start
Uh,
trying to head towards it.
Yeah, you peer over and the scale model of Ragrum he's been building this entire time that he's been running the museum is in tatters. It's like smashed on the floor. All of the little notes that he'd been keeping have been like ripped, and like a bottle of ink that he was still writing with has spilled on things. It's ruined. Like there's no coming back from here. He's distraught. Mildred is like patting him on the shoulders like, it'll be okay, darling, we can make another one. He's like, I don't want to make another one. I want this one back.
That's fair.
Oh, Roger, that's so sad. That was like the only good thing about the museum.
I know.
I'll like put Worm on like his shoulder.
Thanks, Worm. He gives him like a little lick.
Hunter pops his head, like as he's popping his head out. Basically, the hat was just sat on the
Yeah.
of the shell, so his head just like emerges
Repositions
with it. He's like, well, Roger, you know, we've been running those features on the museum for a while. We can probably put out a call for people to come and help you get it back together, donate, you know. I'm sure people will. I mean, frankly, they've got nothing better to do in this town, so
That's very sweet of you. It's very sweet of you, Hunter. Thank you.
I'll talk with the team. We'll get it sorted.
No, that is a nice idea for later, but something more important must be done. Something, and he starts to get red, and he looks a bit angry. He says, something needs to be done, and that blasted Mayor Riso has done nothing. And he like shoots up, and he starts storming to the door, and he's like, I'll have a word with him right now.
Oh, it feels like this might be good.
Oh, it might be good, yeah. We can cover this, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
there's something
definitely.
happening
Yes,
at once.
yes.
He storms out the door, and you can see that actually Mayor Riso is nearby, there is a whole crowd of people looking at the house that's sunk into the ground. And he's just like, it's fine, everyone, it's fine, everything's fine, don't worry about it, it's okay. People are shouting and booing at him, and you see Roger sort of storm through the crowd and like part the waves and just goes, what are you doing about it, Riso? My life's work is in rubble. Look, everything's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. You know, we're having a few strange bits of seismic activity, but it's okay. A woman from the other side of the crowd shouts, What's the Heroes and Adventurers Guild doing? What are they doing? They're supposed to be helping us. Well, okay, we don't have complete information on that just yet, but I promise everything will be fine. Are you sort of walking over to join?
Yeah, I was like in the crowd.
What's everyone up to?
I think.
Oh God, what is this? Oh my God.
I think Caryaries is going to use message
Again.
on Roger.
Yeah.
And she wants it to sound like just someone else in the crowd. And she wants to say, I heard that Riso said that the museum was a waste of time.
What?
Can anyone else see you doing this in the group?
You can
It's a
ask me to
spell,
roll
right?
sleight of
So-
hand.
Are you trying to disguise it from the other three?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, okay, roll sleight of hand, just to see if anyone can see
Is
what
it
you're up
verbal, semantic, and material components? Because I'm pretty sure we would see. If it's verbal, you have to say something. If it's semantic,
to. Yeah,
you
you
have to
sort of whisper.
you
it,
have to
right?
be doing something with your hands.
Yeah.
And if it's material, you need like a material to do something.
Yeah, it's like
Verbal,
ostentatious.
semantic, and material.
Yeah.
So you're doing something with your hands. You also
Point
be
your
like
finger, yeah. So I kind of
speaking.
subtly.
I would give you
finger
disadvantage, but that's me. We're not DMing right now. Don't even worry about it.
Shush.
We're not doing it. What?
Please roll sleight of hand.
I was saying what I'm
Sorry.
looking at.
Shush, Iris.
Okay, 21 then.
All right, then can everyone who is bothered please roll a perception check? I.e.
I'll
do
roll
you-
for the sake of it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I don't think I can physically.
I'm so
do
caught
it.
up in the
Yeah.
moment. I think that's
Yeah.
an 8.
I got 18.
It was not good enough. I don't
Okay.
remember what it was.
All right, cool. So, yeah, you all are like, yeah, you're laser focused on the crowd.
Caryaries does it from like the side of her mouth. Like,
Mm,
I heard.
I heard
Riso said
pointing over
the
there.
museum was a waste of time anyway.
Yeah, with the noise and,
Yeah,
and everything going on, it's quite easy to disguise your voice. And you just see Roger just sort of like clench his fists like this, and he's just like, that's it! And he sort of storms forward to Riso, and he gets a big old wagging finger ready, and he points it right into the chest of Riso, and he says, if you want to keep your position in this town, you need to do something about all of these earthquakes and disappearances going on. Yes, that's right, I said it, disappearances. People aren't just leaving Riso, they're going somewhere and they're disappearing without a trace. And in fact, these journalists over here are the only ones doing anything about it.
I heard Maxwell's doing good things.
Well, I haven't seen him do anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
I agree.
Excuse me. I'm going to go back to my life's work, which lies in ruins. Someone like puts a hand on his shoulder, and they can see that he's really upset. And if you need me, I'll be trying to fix everything that's broken. And he just sort of slumps off. There's now just an angry crowd. Like, tensions are rising a bit. There's now an angry crowd around Riso, and he feels a bit like closed in on.
Wow.
He's just sort of like rubbing at his chest, which obviously hurt a bit where the finger was like pushed into his sternum.
Can I try? I'm not the most charismatic, but I'll give it a go anyway. Iris is gonna just be like, "Excuse me, everyone." Thaumaturgy. Excuse me.
Oh.
Hi. I'm part of the team that Roger was referring to.
What do you want?
What don't we want to stop what's the bad things going on that
When
everyone
do you want it?
now? Oh, not right now. Yeah, we want to stop the bad things that are happening in the town, and I think that instead of we're used to this kind of thing. We can talk to Mayor Riso and we can get results. So if you would like, we can speak to him on behalf of everyone, calmly.
Could you please make a persuasion?
Okay. It's 11. 11.
There's like a muttering in the crowd, and they're like, "Well, we're still not happy about it." Someone says in the background.
Yeah, that's fair.
Riso, you better get this fixed, otherwise we're all going to be disappearing into sinkholes before you know it. Everyone, let's all just settle down. There's no reason to be worried about people going into holes. Look, I saw the building. It's on the outskirts of town. It's less structurally sound over there. Obviously, the middle of Ragrump is really solidly built on all this.
Is anybody in there?
Swampy land. I haven't checked. Do you know what? Like I said, these journalists are doing a great job. I'm going to let them investigate, whilst I go and contact some people who know what they're doing at the town hall. Okay, bye. And it just starts to like rush away.
Okay. Caryaries is gonna. Is everyone still like looking at us?
Yes.
Okay. Caryaries is gonna say to the crowd, "Everyone, I completely understand your complaints. Frankly, what's been done is not good enough. People have gone missing. Think of our own dear Ruby. I don't know. She's been gone for several days. We're very, very worried about her. I really think something should be done, but, well, we have some information. But I'm sure we can discuss with the mayor on your behalf." Can she roll persuasion?
No, I think that's fine. I'll take that.
Just that. Okay.
Yeah, they'll sort of like settle down a little bit. I think the general approach from everyone is sort of calmed them a tiny bit, but there's a lot of like muttering and gossiping going on, and they just sort of disperse a little bit. A sort of a person walks past you and it's just like, well, keep us updated, I suppose. And it's generally that sort of like, well, we've had our say. We're just gonna crawl back into our houses now and hope that we're safer in there than we are out here.
Yeah.
They're
You're not.
dispersing. Can Hunter basically just go between them and whatever the equivalent of a business card is or a contact, like handing out contact details, even if he's kind of writing it down on scraps, but basically saying, if you've seen anything about the disappearances, if you know anything about the earthquakes, but also as part of that being like, I hear the museum's taking donations now, and Roger will be looking for help to rebuild the scale model. So basically doing all of that to the various like members of the crowd as they disperse.
As you're doing that, you're handing out your cards and people are sort of like nodding and thanking you.
So they have cards.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Business cards. They're a little bit weathered. But,
they're very cheaply produced. I
Yeah. But yeah, no, you hand them around. Every now and again you've had to ask for a few back so that you can give them to different people. But as you're sort of like passing on to someone, they're about to grab it and then a hand sort of snatches it. And they're just like, "I'll be taking that." It's Margaret Fitch, chair of the Ragrump Diligent Citizen Society.
Oh, yeah.
She looks around at you all like down her nose like, "So, Riso says that you're taking care of this mess. Is that right? Ignore that."
Well, yes.
I mean, I don't know if we can dig a building out of the ground, but how far are we meant to be taking this?
Well, I'm sure you'll all be delighted to learn that was my house.
Oh.
Why are you smiling?
I'm like looking at the floor. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just smile when I'm so really sad.
Yeah, no, she does that. I've seen it.
She's like tapping her foot.
Please.
Like, come on.
Margaret, when the mayor said that we are dealing with this, I feel like there may have been some exaggerations going on. I mean, it's truly the mayor's job to deal with these things. We are simply finding information to share with the mayor, not...
Seemingly out of nowhere, Rodri sort of like peers from behind her.
Ah!
He's like, "Well, we heard that you were in charge, so I think you should come over and see what's what with the house, and you should fix it for Margaret, shouldn't you? Yeah, okay, sorry, Margaret. And then just sort of peels back behind her again.
Yeah, I'll go take a look at the house. I storm past them.
Finally, someone with a bit of gumption.
Yeah. Well. Coming.
Yes, get on with it, please.
I'll look at the floor and scuttle past her.
Yes, including you, as you walk past. Tries to give you a menacing glare, but you refuse to look at her eyes.
Can Hunter say to them, he's like, we'll take a look at the house. Did you see, I know how it sounds. Did you see Rump the Ragger? Like, were they in your house? Were they...
Was Rump the Ragger in my house?
Yeah, I know. I don't like asking it either.
What makes you say that?
It's just a lead, a potential, something I'm looking into.
Well, I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
Well, you leave us to our job and we'll leave yours to whatever it is you do.
I do very important work around here, actually, Hunter.
Yep.
Off with your little friends, then.
Mm-hmm. Good seeing you, Margaret.
So I've got a cold shoulder off.
I think we asked the question last time if you two had a fling, but I think that Margaret is like Ace, you said, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Ace Hero, I think.
She's got stuff to do.
Yeah, she's not interested,
Yeah.
So, you're heading over to the house?
Mm-hmm.
So, as you sort of reach it, you realise that it's not fully sunk. Like, the roof is now floor level. And it's sort of like, again, it looks like a sinkhole. And it's like a dingy black, kind of very difficult to see through, kind of, not mist, but like the dust of the dirt sort of breaking up on the floor has made things very sort of murky and things like that. There's maybe like a water pipe that is like spilling out as well that's been ripped, all that kind of thing. What's everyone up to?
Obviously, I know it's sad, but it's pretty cool to just have like an underground house now.
Yeah, it is.
The house goes, "Ugh."
Get me on my good side.
I'm like holding worm into some of them.
Worms on the roof.
Oh my god.
Someone's house.
That's going to be the only one that's correctly exposed, isn't it?
Can Hunter poke around where he saw the mascot? Because it was at the edge of this house.
Yeah, he was sort of peering around the corner, around the side. It's like the last house on the lane, so it just goes off into countryside after this. In fact, you can see the stones of the moor around the city in the distance. The town, sorry. And as you walk up, there is like a sort of... There's maybe like a scrap of orange fake fur on the floor that seems to have been caught by part of the building. Although you can't see any sign of Rump himself.
So this would be from Rump, the orange
Most
fur.
likely,
okay.
yeah.
So it's fur and rags.
Mhm.
This thing is...
You make what you can with what you have,
Yeah, fair enough. Hunter will pick it up and examine it just to see if there is any kind of, I don't know, substance on it or any kind of indication of where it might have come from, where it might be going. I don't know. But...
Can you roll perception for me?
I
Actually?
definitely can.
Yeah. You a perceptible turtle?
Oh, I've got a +4 and I rolled a 15, so I've got 19.
Nice.
So yes.
It's actually a smell
Oh.
that makes you interested. You remember smelling what Rump the Ragger smells like when he forced a hug upon
Now I
you.
truly am role playing.
But as you flip over and see like the inner lining, there's like a bit of sort of like foam that is obviously like part of the building of the suit. And then there's like an internal sort of fabricy bit, which is where the person wearing it is a bit more comfortable. And as you turn that around, there's like a strong smell of cologne.
Cologne. Can I place it? Is it cologne I'm familiar with? Like brand or scent or where is it?
Oh my god, it's Lynx Africa.
Old
roll
Spice.
me. Roll me investigation, but please do it at disadvantage because this is quite difficult to make out.
Oh,
Roll 20.
I rolled a nat 20 on the first one.
Aw.
No way! I just rolled 2 nat 20s in a row. Genuinely.
Hell yeah!
solving this
genuinely
case.
just rolled 2 nat 20s.
Blessed be.
Oh my god.
That's
Hunter
wild.
Burroughs is the king of journalists.
King of Cologne.
King of Cologne is. Yeah.
I
Sorry,
studied so
Germany.
hard I travel through time.
Yeah, no, you recognise that scent because it's very expensive.
my
It's something that is sort of like sold in designer boutique shops. In fact, if you'd smelt it, you'd probably recognise it from your previous life.
Oh,
But you might not have been able to place where it's from. Whereas Hunter, you remember smelling that not too long ago. You remember smelling that on Jeremy, the PR manager.
I deliver this information to the rest of the group.
Are you meditating?
Oh my goodness. Could I smell scrap or?
You want to smell the
all
dirty
yours.
floor first, Scrap?
I knew it. I
it's
knew
a-
you were going to be weird.
It's a Jean-Claude number 5.
Can you,
Caryaries.
yeah, I was going to say, can you describe the scent of it precisely?
It smells like sandalwood
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
and saffron.
Oh, that brings back memories.
I'm going to immediately like
Someone
get an
with that
evidence
sense of smell?
bag and like
Okay.
grab it out of your
Just said fancy words. I don't know what
Secret
Sphinx
away.
smells.
Sandalwood is that feet? Is that a euphemism?
No, it's
Is it an
wood.
evidence
No.
bag? Is it like just like a sandwich bag?
It
or
might
is
just be
like
a sandwich
proper
bag.
evidence bag?
I stole the rag from Caryaries because she was being weird with it, and I put it in an evidence bag.
Really, whoever Rump the Ragger has excellent taste.
Well, you said it might be Jeremy, right?
Oh.
It's not the
Yeah.
real. It's not him. Jeremy's in the suit, so he's just coming around, just trying to make. He wanted a career change, and so he put the suit on, and now he wants to be the mascot.
Wait, so Jeremy. Can we just go talk to them? Is that fine? We just get. But who are you?
Well,
I'm the DM.
God.
I have to say that Jeremy seemed they seemed very against investigation. They seemed very against us asking Maxwell Morgan various questions and leads of inquiry. If they are pretending to be Rump the Ragger, well, it's all just very suspicious, isn't it?
Yes. Did Iris and Hunter come up with the line of thinking previously that maybe there was something to do with the Heroes of an Adventurers Guild, that maybe they were like making things come up so that Maxwell Morgan could like get back into the public eye? Was that a line of thinking they had? I feel like it was, maybe.
So that sounds familiar.
Yeah, that the Heroes of Adventurers Guild were trying to like make something happen so that Maxwell Morgan could come and look really good.
As in, is that a thought that you had in a previous
I
session?
feel like it was. If not, it's a thought I'm having now.
Oh, well. I mean, yeah, I can't remember your line of thinking,
Okay.
but yeah, if that's what you were investigating.
Okay.
I will say that Maxwell Morgan doesn't necessarily need much help. Like, he's pretty famous.
Oh yeah.
But whatever.
We've
would
got to
be-
warn Maxwell if Jeremy's up to no good.
Whatever would be the reason that Jeremy would want to be Rump the Ragger?
Well, you know what we could do? Because I was like gonna suggest this about Rump, but how do you find a mascot that keeps running a race so really fast?
Especially when he keeps putting old people in front
Old
of him.
people right in my face. We could always tail Jeremy, but stealthily, like a stakeout.
Stakeout. Yeah.
Stakeout?
Would we get snacks?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent idea. I'm interested in having a little chat with our beloved mayor.
We should do that,
I think
yes.
there's something going on with him. Obviously, he's not the most, not someone I personally would want to spend an awful lot of time with. But there's something going on. It certainly feels strange that he's just not very fazed by disappearances, sinkholes, everything. I mean, obviously it seems like he doesn't really want to do his job all that much, but also, I just feel like there's something more to it.
I mean, he's been kept in office for a while because nobody's bothered to change anything. I don't know. It does seem sus.
When you become complacent, you can make mistakes. That's all I'm saying.
Well, maybe we could do both. A couple of us could go and do one thing, and a couple of us could go and do the other.
Well, I'd be happy to pay the beloved mayor a little visit.
It sounds like that's something you're quite interested in. And also you're good at talking to people.
Well.
No, it's a fact.
Begrudged.
Yeah.
I appreciate the compliment.
It's a fact. Winona, Hunter, I'd like to go and check out Jeremy, but...
Well, I'm familiar with the mayor, and I'm the second most talkative of the group. So,
That's true.
yeah, we'll play to our strengths.
You guys are like the charismatic front leaders, you know.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like we're out on stakeout.
Oh boy.
I'd like Monster Hunters.
Well, I feel like now is as good as time as any. I mean, it seemed like the mayor was a little bit, hot under the collar, as it were.
Yeah.
I think, actually facing his own constituents might make him stress and therefore hopefully more able to trip up, as it were.
Yeah, definitely press him now.
So you set your plans, and as you sort of like, not in agreement to each other. Okay, we know what we're doing. Let's split up. A man in like a boiler suit arrives. He's got like a cap on that's like covering his eyes, and he's got like a name tag and a mop on his shoulder and like a toolbox in his hand. And he's like, right then. Oh, you're right. I need it. Yeah, right.
Are you gonna mop up the house?
No. Just he's sort of like reached into a pocket and he's got like a sort of caution tape thing that he's going to go around. Wait, yeah.
Right, yep, okay, right.
Do you have any of that tape spare?
Nope.
It's worth asking.
Yeah.
Right, you are. And he just literally just starts. You know how you like TP a house? Just sort of like screening it.
This is a fun job.
Please, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right.
My name is Caryaries.
Right, you are.
I just wanted to ask, are you the person who usually, does this?
Alright, I'm going to do this job for about a year now.
Sorry?
Yeah, I've been doing that job for about a year now.
Winona.
He's been doing it for like a year now.
Oh, I see. You must have, this whole situation is a little weird, isn't it?
Right, shake your head.
Yeah, he says it's weird.
But you must have noticed. Have you noticed anything particularly out of the ordinary?
Alright, big holes.
Oh, I got that one. Big holes. Yes, no, big holes. I was wondering something more specific.
He sort of like looks to his side of the house that is sunken into the floor. He's like, that?
Oh, just of all of them that been multiple sinkholes.
Alright.
I think that this might be an extra that we're talking to. Extra. Like in the back of a scene.
Right.
Back of the scene.
Yeah.
Very confused. We're not in a play.
No, of course not.
I'm just saying that this person has obviously done this for all of the sites of the sinkholes, and if there was anything, to be seen or recorded that this person may. Sorry, what is your name?
He sort of points to a name tag on his chest that's just got like chicken scratch on it.
Chicken scratch. Chicken scratch.
Not the words chicken scratch, like Doctor's handwriting, like illegible. Yeah. His name is not Chicken Scratch.
Good old chicken scratch.
Jonathan Chicken Scratch, I do, yeah.
Okay, but that is his name. Though.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
That
fine.
is-
Once you said it out loud.
What's his name, sir?
Jonathan Chicken Scratch.
Oh, it says
Yeah,
Jonathan
write that one
Chicken
down.
Scratch.
Jonathan Chicken
Jonathan.
Scratch.
Is it Jonathan with a H?
It's Jonathon.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Chicken.
Chicken scratch.
Is it chicken
Just
hyphen scratch or?
It's
It's-
all one word. It's not double barreled. Like,
Oh, of course.
There
Sorry.
wasn't a chicken
Yeah,
family
no,
that
it wasn't
married a
like
Chicken
scratch.
hyphen
his
scratch.
mum was
know that.
chicken and his dad was
You don't
scratch.
know
I do know that because I know Jonathan
Of
Chicken
course, of
Scratch.
Yeah.
I've lived in this town.
CHIKENSCRACH. Chicken Scratch.
Mr. Chicken Scratch?
There you are.
No, lovely name. Yeah, I just wondered whether you'd anything of note at all that you have noticed that maybe is you've seen across all the sites that this has happened to.
Well, back when I was a young lad, I figure I remember a story about Joey Nolan in Everton in the road, yeah. And, well, I tell you what, they sink them into a teapot. You know. Well, anyway, I was getting out there, timing it all worked, and yeah, so, alright, it would like to be, and he starts sort of shifting away and like brushing dirt onto the house.
Guy's always got the best stories.
burying it?
Huh?
Is he burying it with a mop?
It's like mopping the ground.
Leave him to his process.
It's tough to say.
Trust the process, yeah.
Yeah, trust his process.
Winona,
Yeah.
what did the delightful man say?
It's honestly a long story, but it wasn't really anything to do. It was about a big hole.
Okay. Well, I
Okay,
thought
why
it
don't-
might be a worthwhile line
No.
of inquiry.
No,
but
it's an
obviously
extra.
not.
Why don't?
Yes.
Why don't
I don't
you
know why
and
you keep saying extra.
Oh,
It's
you know, just an
very-
extra person. So.
There's only one, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just
There's
one
only
extra,
one
actually.
Jonathan Chicken.
I'll tell you what, there's
Okay.
only one.
Why don't you and you head over to the mayor's place, and we can go and do the thing.
Okay. Hunter.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Let's start with, what's the plan of approach for stalking Mr. Jeremy? Or, sorry,
Stock
Jeremy.
up on supplies.
Yeah, I guess
Do
it's
we need
that.
night vision
Oh
goggles?
wow.
Do
Okay.
they I don't think
Not unless
I
you know
do.
a wizard.
No, neither of us need that, right? Do we have?
Feels like the
dark
budget
vision?
of the small town press is going to be, it's like,
Yeah, are you an elf and a tiefling? I'm sure you'd be alright.
that's true.
Yeah. Yes, we are. We are right. Yes. Yeah.
It's more for the aesthetic.
Yeah, there are no vision goggles, i.e. goggles.
The thing is, Wheels, we have like dark and dim light vision. We want to be able to see like it's fully day.
Right, okay, got it.
So we need to add another layer.
Infrared.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the temperature ones, where I can see someone's outline and like the temperature.
But also
Yeah.
snacks.
But more importantly, we should go stock up on some snacks
Yeah,
at the what's the shop called?
Oh, there's
Wait, what's
only one shop in Raglan.
Grocers.
No, that's a corporate locations. Better Megamart.
Better Megamart indeed. Better Megamart. It is a chain which is pretty much like you'll find them in pretty much any town around the kingdom. The face of corporate capitalism.
Did it arrive in Ragramp like, I don't know, like 3 years ago? People are still really excited about it.
They like bought out. There was a shop called Difficult Hours, and it was bought out.
Damn it.
That is a
In
big
jokes.
car.
Yeah,
Is it called Fudgins now?
no, it's Better Megamart. You know,
Yeah.
it's a Better Megamart extra, and yeah, you head on over to grab some stuff.
Pop in, fill up a basket.
Yeah.
Crisps, sweets. 1 apple.
Jerky, perhaps.
Oh,
Yeah.
carrots for seeing. Some jerky.
What about for worm? What's worm happen?
Worm pellets.
1 pellets. Yeah.
They're like Scooby snacks.
Maybe snacks.
Zoinks!
Yeah, I just buy like dog biscuits for worms. I don't really know what to feed it. Usually I just feed them what I eat.
Where did you...
Oh, sorry, Karen.
Where did you get worm?
Well, usually I tell people a stupid story, but I feel like I could probably just tell you. I just got him for my birthday one year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my dad went away when he was traveling, and like an old buddy had like some exotic animals to get rid of, and these was one of them because they couldn't like properly sell them to like a normal pet store.
Yeah,
It was
sure.
a bit like they might eat the other pets kind of thing, and they just had one left over, and it was a little worm.
A little criminal. Shake his hand. I got bad vibes.
Ah, no, he just saw the biscuits. He was hungry.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Walk over to the sort of cashier's register and wearing like a better mega mark. Oh my god.
Come on, Will.
Mega
Do
Mart.
it.
Better Mega Mart employee jacket
Lovely.
with a name tag. You read the name tag and it says Jimmy.
I know.
I'll be outside. I run outside.
I carry
Oh,
on the
I
bags.
wanna. Oh, okay. Hi, Iris.
Hi, Jimmy. How's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you work. How many jobs do you work?
I can't remember. It's a lot.
Cool. Cool.
Not much else to do, innit?
Yeah. No. Are you and Winona like friends or like?
Yeah, I guess. She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She showed me her bow once.
Mm.
Is he blushing?
Cool.
I'm against
That's
the
cool.
window.
Hi, Winona.
Pretend that I'm like.
You cleaning windows now?
Yeah, it's like a part-time gig. So.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Maybe you'll bump into each other at some point while you clean windows. Your situation with your uncle still gone.
Yeah, still gone, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mom's pretty upset about it, but
Yeah.
I thought it was alright.
Do you mind if we maybe stop by one day and we kind of chat to your mum?
I'd rather you didn't.
All right. I
Yeah.
respect that. Yeah.
Cool, so you're gonna like pay?
Yeah, I
or-
mean, I'm ready. I was just making small talk. Here you go. A silver.
That's a lot for all your
Is
guests.
it? It depends.
Guys, I expect
Do you
that
like know
profits.
how much groceries cost?
How much can it be? $10.
Actually, actually, it could be an Iris thing. I won't say why. It could be. Yeah. Here's a couple of bronze. Yeah. Copper is the one.
yeah, that's probably right.
Cool.
He just sort of like shuffles it into a little like box and shoves it on the side.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you.
All right. Oh, tell Winona. Hi, Winona.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Cool. All right. Bye.
Bye, Jimmy.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
We shift over to the town hall, where there are still people sort of petitioning, and they're like, when's something going to happen? You're maybe at the reception desk. Someone has like gotten some duct tape and like taped it over the massive crack in the middle of it, and the like very beleaguered receptionist is there, just like, I'm sorry, Mayor Research just not taking appointments right now. No, please, I really have so much work to do. Can you please just leave us alone? It looks like these two need some assistance. Hey, hi, can I help you with literally anything?
Do I know the mayor's first name?
No.
We're not on first name terms.
No.
Is the mayor in? We're here from the rest, you know.
Oh God, why does everyone want to see the mayor?
Because we're the press. That's how it works, you know.
Can you just he like sort of looks at the crowd around him. And he's just like, okay, everyone, I just need to help these journalists. They're the nice ones who are helping everyone around town. So just give me a second. And he sort of like peels you away to where you remember the office is. You step over a crack in the floor, and he's just like, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I just needed a bit of a breather. I don't have any idea if he's going to open the door. He's been locked in there since the impromptu meeting that happened by the sunken house. So feel free to knock. I'm going to go hide in the cupboard.
Oh, okay. You're going to hide in the cupboard.
Yeah. I'm having a panic attack. So goodbye. Love you. I don't know what you say. Bye.
Should we just go in?
Let's just go to the door.
And then go in.
Well, they said they were locked.
Are they locked, or did they say to knock?
He said you can knock.
Oh, okay. Hunter walks to the door and tries to open it. He doesn't knock.
It is locked. He seems to have bolted it.
Oh.
You sort of shake it and you hear him inside going, "Oh, not taking visitors right now. Sorry."
Mayor, it's us.
Yeah, no, just talk to the receptionist. He'll sort you out.
Yeah, we did. We've booked a meeting. You have a meeting with us now.
Can you roll deception, please?
Yeah. When in doubt, just lie.
And that's the Dicebreaker promise.
Deception. Oh, 13, okay.
Okay. I don't remember a meeting. You hear him sort of walk towards the door. Just give me a second. There's like shuffling happening behind the door. He seems to be like moving things around and closing stuff up.
Knocked on the door.
Yeah, no, I won't be long.
Mayor, I don't know if you noticed earlier outside. I was me, Caryaries. You remember me, don't you? We had a lovely chat the other day. I don't know if you noticed earlier that there was a bit of a, hoo-ha.
You don't know if I noticed?
Yes, but more specifically, when the hoo-ha was taking place, we kind of were there providing support. And if anyone is going to be someone who's going to help me right now, I think we're the people. So I really think you should let us in. We could have a lovely chat and clear everything up.
Roll persuasion for me.
This is the persuasion song.
The Finding the Stats song.
Yeah. That's the Finding the Stats song. Releasing on SoundCloud.
Only.
Oh, that was cocked.
Okay.
That was cocked. It was cocked against your dice. You saw it.
I did see it.
Roll persuasion against Matt.
12.
Yeah, he's not rushing.
Okay.
He's still taking a little while.
What kind of lock is on the door? Is it just like traditional key and lock?
Yeah.
I'm a journalist. I have a fountain pen with me, right? Can I attempt to pick the lock with the fountain pen nib?
Roll me sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. I have
Yeah.
+0.
It's better than
Not
minus
very dexy.
anything.
I rolled an 8.
You jab a pen into a door. He's like, just give me 1 second, okay, please. I'm not sure if you know how waiting works.
Yes, we're doing it currently, and I just ruined my best pen for you.
Well, okay, I'm not entirely sure why that's my fault. On the
I'll
other
bill
side.
it to your office. Come on, just open the door.
There's a few more like bangs and clumps, and then you hear what sounds like a sort of whooshing noise,
Window.
and then the door clicks open. Okay, just come in.
Yeah.
I walk in, yeah.
The office is in a bit of a mess.
Is there a window?
Yeah, it's closed.
Does it look like it's been opened recently? Can I... Well, okay. Was the whooshing noise akin to someone opening a window and the noise of wind? That kind of whooshing?
It was the noise of wind, but you didn't hear like a latch or anything.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
So it's in kind of a mess.
Yeah, there's a few papers strewn across the floor. There are like There's loads of stuff on his desk that he obviously hasn't touched in ages. And in the corner, there's like a pile of boxes, and there's some kind of like rug.
Taking a glance at everything, is there some, like, are there any, like, phrases or titles that stand out on any of the documents? Like, are they on a certain topic, or are they just...
There is
whatever?
like a open folder of like basically the government body for like hazards, essentially, of like, oh, these are the people that you would call if an earthquake was happening. For example, he's clearly been trying to get into touch. There's like 3 phones off the hook that are on like waiting hold noises. You can just hear like a horrible cacophony of like weird soft jazz all like blending into each other from all the different phones laid out.
Oh, Mayor. You must be under so much stress right now.
He's sort of like, he's been like rummaging under his desk, and he like comes up and his hair like flops to the side like this. He's like, stress? No, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine.
Please, dear man, let us help you.
How can you help? Just tell me how you can help.
She walks up to the desk. Is there a chair anywhere?
If you're willing to move stuff, yeah.
Yeah, she kind of moves stuff out of the way, like pats her clothes down and sits down. And she says, I think we need to talk.
Well, I have maybe 10 minutes, so whatever you want to talk about, just get it over with.
Well, it seems to me like you're in a bit of a pickle. Obviously all of this sinkhole business is a lot, along with the disappearances, and obviously people aren't very happy about it. I noticed that.
No, I know. You're telling me a lot of things I already know, Caryaries. So let's just, come on, let's speed this up, please.
Well, I think that maybe there's something going on, and maybe if you tell us, then maybe we can help you with that. I don't know if you know who I am related to specifically.
Sorry, I don't understand how a news organisation is going to help me with mass rumblings of the entire town. Did you see our house was in the floor? What exactly are you here to offer?
Well, my mother, myself, it's not just a news organisation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who I know through my mother?
Okay. I was just going to say you've spoken to him about your mum before, if you didn't remember, but yes, maybe.
Probably, she probably has.
Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, I know your mum is very rich and important, but to be honest, Caryaries, she's not here, so...
No, but her being here isn't relevant. It's who she could get here.
For example...
Well, who do you need?
I need someone on any of the organisations that I am currently on the phone with to actually answer their phones.
Who are you on the phone with?
I am on the phone with the Board of National Emergency. I am on the phone with the Town Guard of Scarby, of 4 different other towns around us, because we don't have our own station. I'm on board with all sorts of hospitals around the place. No one is answering anything. I don't know if anyone is hurt or injured. The whole town seems to be at risk of being suffocated by the earth. So, which one of those do you want to help with?
My mother knows the mayor of... Hang on. I always forget the name of this place.
Steadfast?
My mother knows the mayor of Steadfast. We've had dinner with him on multiple occasions.
Right.
If you are willing to give us an insight into what you think's going on, then maybe my mother can pull a few strings, secure your position here, make sure that, nothing dangerous happens.
He keeps, looking at his watch as you're talking. He's just like, Steadfast is 4 hours carriage ride away. I don't think that's useful. He just looks over his shoulder a bit.
I can get a direct line.
But if if I can't get in touch with the people that I need to get in touch with, how is the mayor of another city? Look, I'm really running out of time. I need you to leave my office soon, okay?
Running out? What are you running out of time for?
I'm very busy, okay? Hunter, can you? This person's new, right? They don't understand how things work. Can you get out?
Just listen to her. Just tell us what we need to know, and we'll be gone, and she can help you out.
I don't know what you want to know.
I think at this point, Caryaries stands up and slams her fist on the table.
Oh.
Mayor,
Yes.
we have to stop this nonsense now.
Okay.
There are people outside your office who are very angry and willing to storm in.
Yes, I know.
If you need our help to get you out of hot water, please stop all this nonsense of I'm busy doing what? Busy making phone calls to people who are not going to answer their phones. They do not care about you. They don't care about this town. They do not want to help you. I can have people who will help you, not because of you or this town, but because of me and who I know.
Cutting you off.
Okay.
As you're talking, you hear a on the window behind the mayor. And he just sort of goes wide-eyed a second, and he's like, no, do you know what, Caryaries? You're absolutely right. You're 100% right. No, what we should do is we should organise some kind of crisis centre. Why don't you go and talk to the receptionist, and we'll set up like an office.
There's somebody is.
Yes,
there's
no.
something
I
going
have
on
another
your window.
appointment. Yeah, I have another appointment. So if you can just leave me alone.
With someone outside your window.
While the mayor's talking to Caryaries, can I just walk over and open the window? While those
Yeah,
two are just
absolutely.
talking, just
I
straight
think he
there.
tries to like shuffle in front of you, and you just sort of walk through him, and you open the window. So you have to like open the blind and then crack it open, and there is a man in a sort of black bowler hat, in like a sort of rider's uniform, like you would expect from someone who works with horses. And he says, "Oh, hello, sir. You ordered a carriage."
Oh, yeah. Remind me where you're taking me again?
I believe the official instructions were as far away as possible, sir.
I think Caryaries, sorry, at this point looks at the mayor with like an eyebrow
He's like sunk into his seat, like.
raised.
Oh, I can deal with that, Hunter. If you just want to, leave that with me, I can sort that out.
Can Caryaries walk over to the door of the office and stand in front of the door out?
The door out, so he has like a back door that leads sort of behind the town hall, which goes off into the streets. Is that the door that you mean, or do you mean the door that you came
I think
in through?
Caryaries is going to walk towards the door that they came in and stand there and gesture, look at Hunter and like do eyes towards the door that goes out the back. Like gesture towards it with her head to the door.
Caryaries, do you have any money on you?
A little.
Can you throw it over here? I'll pay you back.
Okay, she throws a gold.
I'll pay the Joe and be like, your services no longer required, thanks.
Oh, I see. I was supposed to. No. Your services are very much
No.
required. Says Rito.
You can ignore him. He's not going anywhere.
Riso bursts up from his seat and runs over to the corner of the room. The corner where the big pile of boxes and a rug was.
Okay, a rug, you say?
Yes,
Oh
a
my
rug.
god.
Caryaries is going to use Mage Hand to pull up the rug. when his foot lands on top of the rug.
It's not on the floor. It's draped over something behind the boxes.
Okay, she's going to use Mage Hand to push over stuff, like the boxes and the rug, on top of the man. What is it?
If I'm D&D, are you going to be mad?
Go on
You
then,
can only
Liv.
do £5.
Is it £5 or is it 10?
Yeah, it's not
five.
very heavy, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like basically like you can like pick up like a cup or something. It's really pretty light.
Yeah.
They're like full
It's
of
just a-
documents and stuff, so they might be quite heavy.
Sorry.
Knew this would happen.
Hey, a game's not a game without rules, man. You gotta have fun with it.
Yeah, you've got to remember to talk
it.
inside the lines.
Practice,
Remember, we
we
can have fun.
Creative.
You would hate playing D&D with me.
I'm playing it with you right now.
I'm on my best behaviour.
Would a creature with a strength of 2 be able to push over?
Not the boxes for the documents. It's, you know, when you fill a box full of paper or books or whatever, it actually gets really
Ugh,
heavy because it's so
heaviness.
dense and there's no air.
What about the rug?
The rug is like on top of something. You could maybe topple what's underneath it, but you don't know what it is.
Throw a knife at him.
That's maybe a bit of an escalation.
Why stop him when we can stop him
Oh
forever?
my god.
Not actually. I was being D&D.
But the rug is on top of something.
Mhm.
Essentially, I want to cast Unseen Servant, who has a strength of 2 and can do tasks for me.
It could maybe quite slowly pull the rug. He is running towards the rug though, so
Slowly pull the rug with a strength of 2.
yeah. It's like a little thing, isn't it? It's like
So a normal human has a strength of 10, so it's a fifth of the strength of a normal human. So it's like a little child, a tiny
baby.
little
He could
child.
hold the lollipop for you.
I'm going to cast Charm Person on him.
okay.
Okay. He's not an elf! You didn't say he was an elf.
He's not an elf. Well, okay. Do you need to roll anything, or is it just?
Yeah,
a
I will
saving
do.
throw?
Oh, well, I think...
No, you make a wisdom save.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
make
as
a
much.
wisdom saving throw. Against 14. is
Against
my DC.
14.
Yeah.
It's an 11. What would you like to do with him?
Caryaries rushes her hand out to Charm Person, and he's going to stop.
You're just saying, please stop.
Stop. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Hunter looks, in the meantime, Hunter just looks surprised at this and like gives you an appreciative nod of like, well, that was easier than he expected it to go. Like, has the driver gone off, by the way, at this point?
No, the driver's
Right.
very confused and looking through the window. Riso is.
Can I look through the mayor's like drawers and like any spare change that I find, I'll give it to the driver and just be like, try and just get him to go away.
Yeah, maybe you're sort of like fumbling little bits of coin and note at him, and he's
if
just
there's
like
like an award for good mayoring or whatever,
Yeah, no.
I give that. Yeah.
Best mayor
Watch.
nominations 1. He's just like, sir, we run a very professional outfit here. I can't accept a bribe. I'm here to ferry this man wherever he needs
Look,
to
it's
go.
not a bribe. I'm just paying you for your time. Take it or leave. Take it and leave, or just leave. Look, your
It seems
services
like the
are no
same
longer
option to me.
required. You either get the money and you go, or you just go. Either way, we don't need you here anymore.
Roll
Thank you for your
persuasion
time. I was just trying to pay this person for their time.
He's a very professional man.
As am I, but I'm a turtle. 11.
I don't think 11 will cut it. He's very stiff upper lip. He's like, no. So, Mr. Riso, I am going to prepare the carriage. I will be waiting for you inside of it.
That's fine. He will join you at some point.
Right. I'll pretend that didn't sound quite as nefarious as it did. He walks over. You can see him sort of like tending to his horses.
Okay.
There's like a proper horse-drawn carriage that is waiting
Well-
for him. Similar to the one that you would have taken to sit past.
Yeah. Well, Mayor Riso is now charmed for an hour with me, so...
He's not... charm isn't, I will take every, direction that you tell me to. But he is very much conflicted now. He's like, I mean, I guess maybe I shouldn't go over there
friendly...
because
Okay, he
Caryaries is...
regards me as a friendly acquaintance.
Mhm.
So I would say, please... So she said, please, can you stop?
I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And please, sit down here. He
Okay.
gestures to his desk where the
See his
chair
like
is.
chest going up and
Yeah.
down. Like he's, okay. Yep. He just sort of sits on a chair that's still full of documents. All the documents just sort of spill out on the floor. He's like, uh-huh.
And we're going to sit down here as well. And we're going to have a nice chat.
Okay. We flip.
I thought we were going to be the
We do
chaos
a flip.
ones. Can we both do flips?
With what purpose?
I can't do a flip, but I would love to watch
Like,
you do
okay,
a backflip.
yeah, like let me show you.
Just a standing backflip. Like,
Yeah,
show
it's
me.
all about the technique.
Winona just sort of puts her hands on the floor and kicks her legs up a little bit, like
yeah,
a
I
kid
do
learning
I
to
do the
cartwheel.
perfect cartwheel, you know.
I try and do a backflip.
Roll acrobatics.
You're about to break your neck and die.
11.
You
Ha!
you
You
do
do
a
a jump.
very clumsy backflip.
Hey.
You just sort of land.
Wow, that was cool.
You then remember that you're supposed to be stealthily watching someone.
Oh, I didn't know we were there yet.
Gotta pass the hours somehow.
I didn't know we were there. Okay.
Yeah, you're sort of posted up. What? Describe your hiding situation. Are you outside Maxwell Morgan's home? This is probably where Jeremy would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
so.
you found a perfect tree.
I did find a tree. And they had a good view inside. Can we see Jeremy at the moment? Can we see them?
They are sort of like, you can just sort of see like through an angle, or at an angle, sorry, through the window. You can see that they are sort of like taking sort of requests and like writing something down on a list and nodding at who you assume is Maxwell. And then they head towards the door, crack it open, close it behind them, and they're very sort of prim and proper, and they're sort of like nose up in the air. They take a little look around, and they start to walk.
Oh, target on the move. Target on the move.
Worm target on the move.
Try and follow like outside the house, but like so that we can see through windows to where they go. Do you think?
Yeah, so they're walking like through the house.
No, they have walked out of the house.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They are walking through the courtyard that leads to outside of the town hall.
Ooh, okay.
We follow.
Yeah.
Stealthily.
Roll me a stealth check. Both of you. Okay.
Okay.
And worm.
And Worm. What's Worm's stealth?
I don't know if I've got worms.
I was joking.
I mean, look, he's got stats.
This is what happens when you play serious D&D. There's a stat for everything.
Don't ask me for a stat if you don't want it.
We'll have a stat somewhere.
Alright, well, for Winona, that is
Yeah.
a 12.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see if you helped out.
Sounds good.
It's still 16. Okay.
16's alright. Yeah. Okay. I think so. Jeremy sort of like is walking past and then just sort of like flicks a look over their shoulder, and then you both dart behind a bush, and you're like behind the bush like this.
Is it like the Emperor's New Groove?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many cicadas with this time of year.
And then they whip back around and start walking.
Nailed it.
Weirdly, they're going in the exact direction that you seem to have come from. It seems like they're heading to Better Mega Mart.
Okay.
Oh.
Going shopping
Shopping for what?
for a new patch of orange fur.
Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay.
I don't know if they sell that there, but
Yeah, they
I'm
might not.
very disappointed when they get there.
Yeah. You have some wool. I thought I might take up crocheting. You know, it might be. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. No. Let's
good at
let's
that.
go.
Suddenly, just like before, feels like they're walking a bit more briskly than they should.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Perhaps they feel a bit watched.
I'm supposed to be good at this.
Should we split up? Is it me that's bringing you down?
I don't think so. I think it's fine.
I'm not very good at this. I've
Uh,
done this before.
okay.
Am I meant to talk so much?
You both sort of like up against a wall, like whispering to each other.
Okay, I'll go around
It's
this
like
side.
it's like a woman with a newspaper just sort of looking at you like, what the hell?
There's nothing to see here.
We're pressed.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll go around this side. You and we're going
Okay.
around that side, and then we'll just like meet up. Pincer.
So you're splitting up.
Yeah, if you like follow them, and I'll maybe
Yeah.
like go round the Mega Mart, like other way.
Okay. Jeremy sort of walks up to the front door of the Mega Mart and puts their hand on the door, and once again just looks around. Can't seem to see anything. Meanwhile, you're sort of sneaking around the back wall. There's like some big dumpsters where
Yeah.
they drop all the crap
I'll
outside.
look in.
Yeah, ooh, nice. I'll come back. And and you find like the back door, and you're maybe sort of like back up against the wall, just sort of peeking around. You feel like pretty solid, pretty sturdy. You just roll stealth for me.
Stealth. Oh, it's the exact same, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's a 12 again.
Hi, Winona.
I did deliver the message earlier, obviously, of Hi Winona.
Yeah.
So.
I might have already told you hi, Winona, but just in case you didn't.
Oh!
Hi, Winona.
Yeah, no, Iris let me know that. Hi, Jimmy.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. It's just that you're sort of like flat against the wall, like a gecko or something.
That's pretty cool. Gecko's pretty sweet. That was kind of what I was going
that's fair
for.
comment.
That's cool.
Snap back to the front of the shop.
Oh.
Jeremy has walked through the front door and is like, doing some shopping. They are grabbing things and putting them into a basket. You see like some fresh fruit, some milk, some cereal, things like that. They're obviously just doing like a general supply run.
I don't feel like I'm getting anything from this. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Winona.
You're gonna whip round to the back of the shop.
Yeah, I think so. It's just a general. No, I'll keep looking. I'll keep an eye on them. I don't think it's sensible to just stop watching them.
Roll perception for me.
Okay. Perception is a thing I'm not good at, but that's a 15.
You see in Jeremy's back pocket a strand of orange fur.
Okay. Do I confront them? Do I not? I could just confront them. We could just talk to them. Probably just talk to them. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Jeremy, as you're sort of thinking, starts to round the corner of the aisle, and then again just sort of looks over their shoulder, and then you see them put the shopping cart on the floor.
I stick with them and see what they do next. I'm still pretending to be shopping.
Whip back to the back of the shop. So, you're like doing something, are you?
Yeah, why I'm here. I'm here because Worm thought they smelled something really cool in the dumpster, and then we thought we saw a rat, so we were just heard that if you don't move, then a rat can't see you, like one of those.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, one of those situations. So we were just kind of like, and it's gone now. So
they've got that like motion-based.
right?
Vision, right?
I'm pretty sure I've heard that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
My uncle had that.
Didn't help.
Probably made things worse. Yeah.
It's kind of cool, but also.
Listen, I should probably get back to work, but there's something I've been meaning to tell you.
Right.
Look, we've known each other for a long time, Winona. We cut back into the shop.
I don't wanna!
Jeremy has disappeared behind the corner of the aisle, and they are heading towards what looks like the staff door.
God. Okay. If I look around, can I see any like staff jackets like hanging up somewhere? Like is there like
not out in the shop?
Yeah. Would there be like a side alcove where like
An alcove.
is like maybe down where Jeremy's about to go? Like
Jeremy's like walking into the staff room.
Yes. Okay.
There's nothing outside that looks like a jacket or anything like that.
Okay, fine. Then I will just try and sneak in there.
You just roll me stealth again.
I'll leave it to go. Oh yeah, baby. 21.
Oh.
Yeah. Jeremy looks back, and you like they are looking like directly at you, and they're just like, okay. Like they just didn't see a single thing.
I opened my eyes and my gold eyes just appeared.
Like 2 milk bottles.
Terrifying.
They open the staff door, and again, they just do a little check, and then they just leave it open behind them because they're not worried about anyone seeing.
I don't move the door. I just like slip in there.
in the back of the Better Mega Mart, there are these sort of like cupboards. They walk over to one of the cupboards and swing the doors open, and there are 5 Rump the Ragger costumes hanging up. And you see them sort of like perusing through them, and they grab something from their back pocket. It's one of sort of like a couple of bottles that they have stored. It's not even a pocket, it's more like a satchel that's hanging at the back. And there's a couple of bottles all with different coloured liquids in. One has this sort of silvery coloured liquid, and they place it into the pocket of one of the Rump the Ragger suits. And you notice that they leave like, you know, like an ear flop down or something like that as like a marker. At which point they turn around. Can you roll me one last stealth check?
Oh no.
No, that's 13.
We flip back to the back of the shop. So yeah, you know, Winona, like, I know this is like awkward and stuff, but it's just that sometimes I feel like we're the only 2 people who understand each other in the whole town, because like it is mainly like old people and stuff. But you know, that time where you shot your bow in the park and you got an asbo, like I thought that was really cool.
Wow.
So I was just wondering if maybe you and me smash a window, breaks right behind Jimmy. He just goes, oh.
Come on, Jimmy!
Flipping through is Jeremy, who does a perfect combat roll into a step, and they look to their side, lock eyes with you, and start sprinting off in one direction. Iris, you've been spotted.
I dive through after them.
Can you roll me acrobatics?
Oh, sugar!
As I...
No!
11.
You should put that in jail.
Yeah, it's out. 11.
You again, it's fumbled. You sort of like, you slip into mud, you're a bit dirty, but you're like, you know, you made it out, you didn't cut yourself on glass. And then you do, like, you lock eyes with Winona as well. And Jimmy's like, oh.
Sup, Jimmy?
Hi, Iris.
As I run past, can I... As I run past, can I say to Winona, like, the Rump the Ragger costumes, there's so many of them in there, and this is a bunch of them, go investigate! And I run after...
Stop, can you both please roll perception?
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh my god, I hit it, I touched it! That's what no! I'm so sorry! 12.
That's 9.
Okay.
Can I use my inspiration? That you...
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Immediately.
That's
cocked.
No.
Worse? Is that worse?
That's worse.
That's worse.
What was the original roll?
12.
Okay. 12. You are like on your launches, ready to sprint after Jeremy, who is sprinting off to the west. You whip around to look at Winona and be like, we need to chase them now. And behind Winona, peering out from behind a building, you see Rump the Ragger staring at you in the other direction. Are you communicating this to Winona?
Stupid squirrels behind you!
Iris is like whipping her head back and around, like Jeremy's one way, Rump the Ragger's the other. Rump starts running away as well. You're
I'm gonna go for Rump the Ragger!
Winona, you feel like a hand on yours, and it's Jimmy, and he's just like, where are you going? I need to tell you something.
I gotta go, this is really important, I'm sorry, I'm sure I'll come hang around the bins another time!
You both sprint off, and we will end our episode of Storybreakers there.
Oh, it's too much! Romance! The real one!
Thank you very much for watching this episode of Storybreakers. We will see you on the next one. We are going live every Friday, so we'll see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more of us here on Dicebreaker's YouTube channel, then please hit subscribe. Click the bell icon to get notified whenever we put a new video live, and also give us a like and a comment as well. If you want to see more of these two making some fantastic articles over on Dicebreaker.com, as well as chasing our lovely contributors, head on over there and get some fantastic news and interviews and reviews and all sorts of fantastic features. on Dicebreaker.com. Lastly, there is also a Dicebreaker membership program on Dicebreaker.com, which gives you even more exclusive behind-the-scenes access
Wait.
to Dicebreaker as well. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you on the next one. And until then, have a lovely day. Goodbye.
Bye.